flare-up in tensions between the United States and Iran has escalated even further, with Tehran confirming that late on Wednesday it shot down a US drone. And the US military released images of what it says are the smoke trails of the unmanned aircraft as it was down. Now, Iran says that aircraft had violated its airspace. The United States says it was over international airspace, but the head of Iran's Revolutionary Guard spelled out his intentions with the downing of that aircraft.
The downing of the American drone was a clear and precise message to America, and the message is this: those who defend the borders of the Islamic nation of Iran will react in a total and decisive way to any intrusions by foreign elements on our land.
Given the recent exchange of words, war of words even, between the United States and Iran, it was perhaps curious that President Donald Trump struck a somewhat different tone when he spoke about this attack at the White House. Here's President Trump.
I find it hard to believe it was intentional, if you want to know the truth. I think that it could have been somebody who was loose and stupid that did it. But we'll be able to report back, and you'll understand exactly what happened. But it was a very foolish move. That I can tell you.
So the US president's tone at somewhat at variance with members of his own party who've been using the word war when it comes to Iran. And it has to be remembered that the Trump administration has been engaged in what it calls a maximum pressure campaign against Iran. A year ago, the United States pulled out of an international agreement with Iran not to develop its nuclear program in exchange for alleviating sanctions. But the Trump administration has reimposed those sanctions, and that's partly what's led to this latest escalation, which has included the US accusing Iran of attacking a Japanese-owned oil tanker in the Strait of Hormuz, one of the most important shipping lanes in the world right now. Even so, the appetite for war appears to be limited here in the United States, with opposition Democrats saying they want a diplomatic solution, even if they want the pressure on Iran to be kept up. And it would appear at the moment Iran does want to continue with the diplomatic route. Iran's foreign minister tweeting that Iran would take this complaint about the downing of that drone to the United Nations. Owen Fairclough, CGTN, Washington.